Hello children, this is your geography part chapter number 2. In previous video we had studied about the Great Himalayas and the Nadar Plains, and now today we will start the Peninsular Plateaus. The Peninsular Plateau is a tableland composed of the old crystalline, igneous and metamorphic rocks. It was formed due to the breaking and drifting to the Gondwana land. It is the oldest landmass, and this plateau consists of two broad divisions, namely the Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateaus. It is also lie on the Western Ghat and the Eastern Ghats, mark the western and the eastern edges of the Deccan Plateau respectively. They are continuous and can be crossed through passes only. The Western Ghats are higher than the Eastern Ghats. Their average elevation is 900 to 1600 meters as against 1600 meters of the Eastern Ghats. The Eastern Ghats are discontinuous and irregular and dissected by rivers draining into the Bay of Bengal. The highest peak included the Anai Mudi 2695 meters and the Doda Beta 2637 meters. And Mahendragiri is the highest peak in the Eastern Ghat, which is 1501 meters long. So students, in peninsular plateaus we have three major plateaus. Deccan Plateau, which is lie on the southern region. You can see from here, this is the Deccan Plateau, which is lie on the southern region of our India. These are the Western Ghats and these are the Eastern Ghats. You can see, and it covers the Deccan Plateau, and the states which are included in the southern part are Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. And the major part included the Maharashtra. Maharashtra included the major part of this plateau, Deccan Plateau. And the next plateau is Chota Nagpur Plateau, and the Chota Nagpur Plateau, you can see here the Chota Nagpur Plateau, the states included in the Chota Nagpur. This is situated in the eastern region. You can see in the map, this is situated in the eastern region, and the states covers Jharkhand, Bihar, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh and Odisha in the Chota Nagpur Plateau. And now Malwa Plateau. It is situated in the central west region. This is the central west region. You can see the Malwa Plateau, and here is our Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan included in this Malwa Plateau. The Peninsular Plateau covers Aravalli, Vindhyachal and Satpura ranges. Satpura ranges, Aravalli ranges and Vindhyachal ranges. And in the Eastern Ghat, Mahendragiri is the highest peak. You can see in the map, Mahendragiri 1501 meter high, long. And in the Western Ghat, the highest peak Annamudi 2695 and Doda Beta is 2637 meter in the Western Ghat. So you see a major part of India covered by Peninsular Plateau. Here is the Peninsular Plateau started from the southern part. You can see here, and to the upward we will go, and up to the Aravalli ranges we will come, and now down to here, and this is the Eastern Ghat, and now here is the Deccan Plateau, Peninsular Plateau. So these are the three plateaus are included in the Peninsular Plateau, Deccan Plateau, Chota Nagpur and Malwa Plateau. Now Indian Desert. The Indian Desert lies toward the western margins of the Aravalli Hills. Here is the Aravalli Hills and the desert, Great Indian Desert. You can see in this map, the Great Indian Desert lies here in the western part. and this region receives very low rainfall below 150 mm per year. It has arid climate with low vegetation. Luni is the only large river in this region, and this desert is more prominent to the India-Pakistan border. So here is the third desert found, and you have to find out the other desert of India. Now the coastal plains. A coast is a place where is sea water meets land. कोस्ट वह प्लेस है जहां पर सी वाटर लैंड से मिलता है. इंडिया इज सराउंडेड बाय वाटर ऑन 3 sides, अरेबियन सी ऑन वेस्ट, बे ऑफ बंगाल ऑन ईस्ट, इंडियन ओशियन ऑन साउथ. इंडिया इज सराउंडेड बाय 3 sides of the sea water. You can see in the map Arabian Sea in the west, Bay of Bengal in the east, and Indian Ocean in the southern part. So this type of landmass is called the peninsular. To the western plains, Malabar coast. To the eastern plains, Coromandel coast. You can find out to the map. The Western Ghat and the Arabian Sea in a narrow plain, and the eastern coast and the Bay of Bengal are wide and level. So you can see in map the Western Ghat, Arabian Sea are the narrow plain, and western coast and eastern coast and the Bay of Bengal are the wide and leveled plains. Here, southern part is known as the Coromandel coast, and the northern part is of the coast is the Konkan, which is lies to Mumbai to Goa, and central stage is called the Kannad plain. And the most important Chilika lake is an important feature along the eastern coast. The coastline about 7,416 kilometer of the coastal plains, and the Chilika lake is lies in the state of Odisha, to the south of the Mahanadi Delta. So you have to find out the Chilika lake in your atlas. And now the islands. You have already seen that India have a vast mainland. Besides this, the country has 2 groups of island. So first is Lakshadweep Island and second is Andaman and Nicobar Island. Lakshadweep Island group lying close to the Malabar coast of Kerala, and this group of island is composed of small coral islands. Earlier they were known as Lakadive, Minicoy and Amindive. In 1973 these were named as Lakshadweep. Administrative headquarters of Lakshadweep is Kavratti Island. Kavratti Island is the administrative headquarters of Lakshadweep. The Pitti Island, which is uninhabited, has a bird sanctuary. The elongated chain of islands located in the Bay of Bengal extending from north to south, these are Andaman and Nicobar Island. They are bigger in size and are more numerous and scattered. And this is divided into 2 broad categories. The Andaman is the north and the Nicobar is in the south. And these islands lies close to equator and experience equatorial climate and has thick forest cover. So you can see Lakshadweep Island and Andaman and Nicobar Island in India. Andaman and Nicobar are divided, Andaman in the north and Nicobar Island in the south of India. Here is an important thing that India's only active volcano is found on Barren Island in Andaman and Nicobar group of islands. जो इंडिया का जो एक्टिव वॉल्केनो है बैरन आयरलैंड जो है वो सिर्फ अंडमान, हमारा जो अंडमान निकोबार और आयरलैंड है उसके ग्रुप में बैरन आइलैंड में पाया जाता है. Now it is clear each region complements the other and makes the country richer in its natural resources. The mountains are the major sources of water and forest wealth. The northern plains are the granaries of the country. The plateaus is a storehouse of minerals. And the coastal region island group provides sites for fishing and port activities. तो ये इस चैप्टर में हमने देखा कि जो सारे रीजन है, चाहे वो हिमालयाज हो, चाहे माउंटेन्स हो, चाहे प्लेन्स हो, चाहे प्लेट्यूज हो, ये सारे हमें चाहे आइलैंड्स हो, इनसे हमारे देश को, हमारी कंट्री को कुछ ना कुछ प्रोवाइड हो रहा है और जो कि डेवलपमेंट का एक बहुत बड़ा सोर्स है. हियर इज योर चैप्टर 2 geography part is completed, and now here is the exercise of chapter 2. So you can do the exercise by yourself because it is very easy and you can find out the exercise from the others sources.